What's up, AfterBuzzers? You're watching another episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We're talking the Bro Code Season 5, Episode 2. And you already know, we're trying to see what's up with Lyrica, Safaree. A1 confronts Lyrica, and Brooke is spilling all the tea. We just trying to get a taste. So stay tuned right here. We're bringing all that to you and more.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Put your phone out, put your phone out, snapping like you Fable, and you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright.
You cannot go wrong with Drake.
Never.
We're trying to turn up in this episode. The Bro Code. Is it broken?
I think it was,
There's
y'all.
so much going on. Basically, it's lit this season. We got so much in store for you. We got news and gossip. Guess that bar. I'm your host in this conversation piece. And who do I have on the panel
Yes, back again. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm Kayla Rene'e.
And I'm DJ.
with me? What's up, y'all?
A new panelist.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Look,
here.
Welcome to the show, girl.
I feel like this is just like, it feels like home to me. I feel like I've been here forever.
Yes.
I know.
And it was crazy because a couple of viewers was like asking when we were going to get new people. And we
See,
look,
we
we have
delivered.
somebody. We listened. We answered.
Keep commenting, keep liking. We respond to you guys.
Yes.
And we have a new panelist, so now you can see what's up with her.
We
Okay?
delivered. You asked and we delivered.
All right, so the show opens up with Lyrica performing. Do we think she's better than K. Michelle?
I like Lyrica.
I do. I've
I
always
feel like
liked
her-
Lyrica,
yeah.
but I'm a little worried this season though because you know.
You think she's gonna get beat up? What's happening?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. And I don't know. Some scandalous stuff is going on, so she's losing some respect points.
Yeah, I'm like, my
Ooh.
overall thoughts on this episode was just like, who child, it's the messy. It's all over the place. All these different storylines, I can't keep up.
It was a lot. It was a lot of meetups. I think this episode was definitely all over the place and just stretching that whole princess storyline is annoying. I know she's pregnant, so it's kind of like they can't do too much because they don't want to stress her out, I guess. But I'm over it. But
That Norwood meeting was
we'll
intense.
get into that. First, let's get into the girls meeting up.
Okay,
So
yeah,
we have
Lyrica's
Prince-
performance.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Brooke, Lyrica, and Princess. So basically, Lyrica, she's explaining what happened with her and K. Michelle, and she gives Brooke a look like, girl, don't say nothing. Y'all saw that look? Or
Yeah.
She did, yeah, because it was all on Brooke's face too. Like she was kind of confused, like, oh, what? But I don't know. They all, all of their little storylines are getting a little like it was a mess. Because Princess was talking about all of her stuff going on with Ray J. She hadn't seen Ray J in like 6 days, and then it was like Brooke knew a little tea about this whole Facebook Live interaction with Lyrica and Safaree.
So do you think she was wrong for thinking that Brooke was her friend, or do you think Brooke is wrong for like carrying that?
I think Lyrica's kind of in the wrong for putting all the blame on Brooke because it's not like Brooke went out and was just saying, "Oh, Lyrica's sleeping with Safaree" or anything like that. I think she's kind of overreacting. So I mean, it's not like Brooke did that. So I don't know.
I'm a little on the fence with that one because when it's like it was a casual pillow talk situation because I think the other person who knew was like Marcus and then like besides K. Michelle because she mentioned it, but I'm like DJ right now. I'm just like Lyrica, you put yourself in that position anyway though, sis. So
She's
it's
just trying
like
to put the blame on somebody else, so she doesn't look like the bad person.
So also in that scene, so Ray J comes to check Princess. He's been gone for 6 days, but then he's like, we having this baby gender reveal. What's up? Like, when you get married, how much are we gonna be taking for our man, or is it just a different case when your guy is like a high profile celebrity?
First of all, he looked like he was gone for 6 days, but like just the whole outfit and his whole face, he looked like bags was under his eyes and everything. But I'm like, no, we couldn't be married and I have a whole baby on the way and I ain't seen my man in 6 days. Something ain't right.
Seriously, yeah,
That's
Ray J's
not
in the wrong
no.
for that.
And then she talking about like he was in Vegas or something. Like, wait, you still in Vegas at the strip club, Ray J? Like, I thought you gave that up like 3 or 4 seasons
Now
ago.
when you get married, you can't change a man. Just because
That's true.
you marry him doesn't mean he's gonna want to get out the strip
That's true.
club. He still likes the strip club.
I was about to say it's something between like Ray J and Bow Wow. Like they cannot get out of the strip club like whatsoever, and I don't understand why. Especially if you got married, I feel like you have all of that at home now. But it's like,
Princess did used to strip, right?
I don't know.
But you also have to know that you can't stop doing what you did to get him. Also,
That's true.
Now if you were stripping to get him,
But I'm
you gotta
like, I don't know if I was
continue
Princess, like, if she not pregnant no more, but it's like, you know, throw a little strip pole in the house in the living room, sis. It's something that you can take down at the end of the day that you don't have
That
the baby climbing. I was
can't
gonna say that, you don't want the baby climbing on it, but it's like, you know, throw something in the bedroom real quick to spice it up, because it's like, clearly he going out to find something that's not being given to him at home. So it's like, I don't know. Hopefully their marriage, I wish them all the best though, because I don't know, I couldn't take it anymore. It was like, this was happening before they got married, and now it's like still happening. I don't know if it's a storyline or what, but it's like, if this is still happening, I don't know, something needs to happen.
Yeah,
It's not a
something
good
needs to
sign at
change.
all. It's not a good
It's
sign.
not.
They've had so many problems since the beginning. I mean, even with the family getting involved now and all that, and then blasting it on social media, all their drama and everything, it's not looking good. So
Remember she went to jail for him too?
Yeah, in New
Like,
Orleans. I remember that. I was
look.
there's been so many instances, but I don't know. Marcus and A1 meet up, and it kind of gets put out there by Marcus that this wasn't the first time the K. Michelle rumor that Safaree trying to sleep with Lyrica came out.
Yeah.
So now A1 is like, what? You know,
Looking
he's
at everybody
like,
with a side eye, like, what?
you know, like maybe this is true. He got to get to the bottom of this. What do you think? Do you think Marcus was messy, or was he right for telling A1?
I feel like he was right. At the same time, I'm like, I feel bad for A1 because he was so blindsided. Like, you can just tell that he's like hurting by this. Like, he's trying to go through the whole city of Hollywood and LA to find out like who knows what and like what
in them
exactly
streets.
happened. Yeah, he literally in them streets, like trying to find out what happened about like his wife though. But I don't know. I mean, Marcus is like, he was just being a good friend though, because he was just like, bro, I don't mean to tell you, but I was like, this ain't the first time that I heard this rumor though. So
Exactly.
I mean, he was looking
I
out
think
for him.
Marcus
He was good
gossips
for
like a girl. That's what I think.
He do though. He kind of do.
Yeah.
really, I mean, if
do.
he did, he would have mentioned it a long time ago though, because he did say like in passing, like Brooke told Marcus, but then he was just like, oh, I thought it was just something like not that serious, but now that it was brought up again, he was just like, oh, yo, A1, this actually did happen. I did hear that. So if multiple
Yeah.
people are hearing the same thing, then of course A1 has every right to feel the way that he does.
Now I don't understand how Marcus is engaged, but he don't know he engaged. Like,
Wait, we're gonna have to rewind it because yes, no, at the beginning of the at Lyrica's performance, she came up and was like, "Yes, I'm about to be married, y'all. I got this ring on," and it was like,
Right.
"How'd you get the ring?" And she pretty much told the story of like,
She took it.
Marcus came and he tried to like propose to me at my mom's house, but it didn't really exactly happen like that. But I took the ring and put it on anyway, and now we're engaged. And it was like, wait,
She
what?
teased
Like,
it. She absolutely teased it because I was getting so excited. I was like, oh, he proposed.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
like, oh no, I stole it. I'm like,
well,
what?
he did buy it for her. So does that count?
But he didn't get down on one knee and said, will you marry me? That doesn't count. He
that
just-
whole situation is just weird though, because I'm like, one, it's
He
like
was
if you
still
leave,
married.
yeah, I'm like, one, he like,
Oh,
did we
yeah,
ever
that's the
find
one.
out like if his papers were like finalized with that
I
whole
never
thing
heard
last
the
season?
story.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Same.
And then on top of that, if you're at my mom's house telling my mom like you want to marry me or whatever, and the
you
ring
have
is
the
just
ring.
sitting there, I think the ring is mine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it on, like whether you asked or not.
You take it though. Come
I don't
on.
know.
But,
But
I need that whole experience. I need you on your knee. I need you
exactly.
to ask for my hand and then kiss my hand after.
My whole thing is like, I would have took the ring, but I wouldn't really go around being like, we're engaged. Because it's like, if I didn't have that whole spark and he's like, will you marry me? If that question was never asked, I'm not going to go around saying we're engaged.
So how are you going to ever get that if you took the ring and it's already on? Then how is he going to get on the knee?
That's up to the
and do it?
man. He going to have to come back in. Like, I didn't already seen the ring. Like, the surprise is halfway ruined now. But it's
You
like,
ruined
now
it by
you-
taking the ring.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's not going to be the same if he actually does get down on one knee. It's like,
I don't know. Because, yeah, that is kind of true, though. Because it's like, we don't really know if she's seen the ring or if he kind of just had it in his pocket and, like, the mom only knew about it. And then she
So
ended
how
up...
did she get it? She saw it.
I'm like, I don't know. This, if anybody knows, let us know. 'cause
Please,
I'm confused.
please comment, like, subscribe, and also tune in to all the podcasts that we have going on in
Yes.
AfterBuzz.
yes, AfterBuzzers. Our network produces after shows for nearly all your favorite TV shows, from dramas, reality TV, sci-fi, and more. There's no network that works harder to serve television fans, but we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channels, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about pesky notifications, don't be, because they're optional. So hit that subscribe button now for this channel and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did so in the comments, and we'll thank you on air. For now, exactly. For now, thanks for being the best fans and for helping us be the ESPN of TV talk.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in on iTunes as well. If you like us, give us a 5-star and like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. So
Definitely.
Oh man,
No one's in our live chat right now, but we'll keep that up and see if anybody comes in just a few minutes.
Someone in my live on Instagram says she took the ring from him while she was showing it off to her mother. That's what happened. So she was showing it to her mother, and so she just kept it. So
But see,
people are
that's
saying
even
she
weird
took it.
too, though, because it's like, why would you show me the ring if you wasn't ready to propose yet?
Well,
I'd just be like,
if he
what's the
brought her on
point?
the trip, I think he was ready. She's just being a little too pushy. You can't force him.
She definitely forcing it, like.
Well, let's get into Apple Watts Lyrica meetup. I think that was, a nice way to come about,
It was semi-professional.
Squash the beef. I feel like Apple is a genuine person. I feel like I don't like her referencing herself in third person. It's kind of weird to me.
that is
like,
weird.
This Apple Watts.
That's annoying.
Okay,
We're
girl.
like, okay, who's Apple Watts?
All right.
Next.
I don't know.
That whole thing, yeah. I mean, it was a little mess, but I feel like it was a little professional more, because like how many people have done that? Like, it would be totally different if it was like, Jasmine going up to Kirk, like on a professional thing with Rashida at the table or whatever. You know what I mean? So many different like storylines that this could have been flipped or whatever. But I feel like she was the only one that kept it professional. Like, let me go at least speak to his wife and see if this is okay. Yeah. That I want to work with her man.
And she glowed up too. Like, she got a weave together.
Yeah.
She looks better. She looks
I hate
good.
those chest tats. So I don't know what it is about like women with chest tattoos.
Does she
It
have
just
like
bothers
tattoos
me.
on her head or something?
Yeah,
like that?
got
she's real tatted. She's real.
Tatted up.
She's
No,
real
but I
tatted.
do have respect for her though. I do like the fact that she came up and met up with Lyrica and asked for like permission, like out of respect. So
Yeah,
Her
and
hustle
she-
is real admirable.
Oh yeah, and she also, when she saw it getting messy, she was like, "I'm out, deuces."
Yeah.
So I'm like her, like we don't try to get
In two
involved.
different
Exactly.
situations. Like, it was that
Exactly.
one and the one when he was like having his video shoot with Ray J. She was like, let me just excuse myself. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
She's trying to get to the hits, and that's what we need. Who has the song out on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood right now? Anybody?
If any of you know, like,
I mean, I think Lyrica had something that was on the charts supposedly, and
I didn't honestly hear it, but I'll have to go back and listen to it.
was it that song she sang in the beginning?
I don't know if that's on iTunes or not, though.
we gotta find that song. Maybe we'll come into that one next episode. Maybe I gotta listen to it again. Let us know if you like that song. Also in the comments, Lyrica. What was it called? Do we know what the name of it is?
If it don't make dollars.
Oh yeah, it don't make sense. Huh? Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. It was
If you
actually
like
kind of catchy at the
lyrics-
beginning. I was like, okay, hey.
Even Princess was singing it to me. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
If you like that song, make sure to comment. We're gonna get into a game of Guess That Bar. I'm so ready for this. This is my favorite
Speaking
part
of
the
our
show.
comments, real quick, we have somebody who actually came in who goes by Hero E. He said his heart went out for Apple when she talked about her selling her body and made him look at her a little differently. Yeah, that's actually kind of true, because she actually did mention that, saying that she was like tired of doing drugs and drinking liquor and selling her body and stuff pretty much to just make it. But I don't know, these struggles, like the struggle is real out here, sis. Like,
I mean, it's a choice.
It really is a choice,
We've
though, 'cause
all
it's like-
struggled. I mean, I don't necessarily, judge people, but
I don't
it's a
either,
choice.
because shoot, when I was in college, like I swear I was like this close, like Arthur hand, like this close, like
To stripping?
I don't know, like to doing something. I was ready for the quick money. I didn't know what it was gonna be, but I definitely had some thoughts like, is it worth it? But no, look at me now.
I feel like her
shining.
intentions were definitely good. It's for her kids, her
That's
family.
true.
She's got kids to support, so
It's always the ones who kind of have like kids early who always kind of like,
Yeah.
well,
You
I
gotta
need
do
to
whatever
the,
for your
that quick
kids.
money. So I'm like, I couldn't even relate. So
Yeah. So let's get into Guess That Bar. Are y'all ready for this?
shout out to my cousin Dana. Hi Dana. Hi cousin.
Where's she
She's in
at?
our live chat.
Oh, hey girl. You ready for Guess That Bar?
Yes, let's play this game.
yes, I'm ready.
Can I get the drop? Take that.
First
Something?
time playing.
Can I get?
Let's go.
Oh, I
this
know.
your
Look,
first
they've been
time?
slipping
Yeah,
on
it's my first time
look, they've been slipping
Yeah.
on your sound effects
I
lately,
know I
though.
need my sound effects, but it's okay. We're gonna get right into it. How can you grant your woman access to your villa, trespass her and a witness while you cling to your pillow? You better watch your back before she turns into a killer. Let's review the situation that you got caught up in. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say at night, convince her to say it's a day.
Who the hell is?
Is that Cardi B?
No.
Why am I thinking this is like Monica? Like, is
It's
this like
not
so
Monica.
gone? Hold on, wait, like,
No.
who is this?
It's a reggae song.
Oh.
I'm all trying to look at the screen. Like,
It's not up there. But she caught me red-handed, creeping in the
oh
bedroom.
wow!
It wasn't
Like, was
me.
that Shaggy?
Yeah.
Shaggy hands.
It wasn't
Wow, I would have. Yeah, that one was up
Can
my
we
head.
get that?
Hey,
Hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
it wasn't me.
I think Lyrica wants to sing that remix, okay? It wasn't her.
Huh. Look, she wasn't caught red-handed. Huh?
Okay, so the next song is Yeah, They Hating, But They Broke, Though. And when
This is
time-
Young and May. Hey, but they broke though. Hey.
She got one line out, and she was like, okay,
I feel all confident now. Look.
right.
You got this. It's like I usually get like one. I'm like one out of like the three. I'll usually get like a good one.
I had to pick ooh because I was just like, ooh, girl, you about to get caught up, Lyrica. My bad, girl.
I wonder what nickname
That's
she
the
got for.
bro
Look.
code.
I wonder what nickname she got for Safaree. Like,
Woo. All right, so the last chance you got, DJ.
I got
you
this.
gotta compete now. All right, this is an easy one. There she go talking her mess all around town, trying to make me stress. I need to get this off my chest, and if her friend wants something, then she'll be next. It ain't really that complicated. Y'all walk around looking real frustrated. Want some plex? Come on, let's make it.
is this
Y'all
girl
act-
fight?
Yeah.
Like Brooke, taking it back to Brooke.
Gotten that. Oh
Taking it back to Brooke's first single. Hey.
You won. You won.
DJ, you lost. I'm sorry, girl, but you got another
funny.
couple episodes to go.
Yes, I got it.
Just
next
get
time.
the hang of it.
Look, I know.
All right, give me a high five. You won.
Yes.
You gotta get a prize. Somebody was talking about us last time. We don't have prizes. We're gonna have some next week. Okay, we're gonna have some.
The prize is that we get to be here every week delivering all of this goodness to you
Hello.
guys.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching.
All right, so guys, guess that bar. Thank you guys so much for participating in that. And in the comments, let us know what you thought about that.
Hero
Also-
just said LOL. He's laughing at us.
Oh, okay. So let's get into this A1 video shoot.
Oh,
He was all in his feelings.
he's so in his feelings. No
Is he a
drama.
Cancer? Why he's so emotional?
I wonder. He has to be. But I don't know because I haven't seen anything like on Instagram about like latest birthdays because I'm like, we're kind of getting out of Cancer season.
No,
and
it's
I'm like,
Leo
I haven't-
now. It's Leo.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
we're
it's
going
Leo
into our
season.
Leos. So I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about his birthday
He's
passing.
just
so.
emotional with that nail polish. Get out of here.
I don't know. Look, I can't argue with somebody wearing nail polish either, though. But
That's why they call you sis.
he giving me real Ty Dolla $ign vibes. I'm like, we
The
can't have
Ty
two Dolla
P's-
$ign. Yes, Ty Dolla $ign's nails is black too, y'all.
So what does that mean? You're a rock star?
It does give me rock star vibes, but I'm like, we can't
There's
have
some like
two.
edginess to it. You know,
It
when I
is a
see
little
black
edgy.
nail polish, like I'm thinking, okay.
So as long as it's black and not pink
It's just like, okay, yeah.
or
Alright.
white, it has to be black. And it's okay.
I don't even know. To be honest, I think if my man was like having manicured nails, a cool clear would be nice. Like,
Yeah, clear, yeah.
I don't need us
But
in
if
there
he's trying
looking
to be
at
different, is black okay, but not white?
white for sure. No, because we
No.
can't like your nails can't be matching my toes. Like that's just out. Period. No.
No,
but,
no.
But I don't know because it's like in the nail shop we can't be all looking at the same little gel colors and stuff. Choosing.
Yeah, okay, that's taking it
Honey,
too
what
far.
color should I choose today? And then he asking me too, like, babe, what color should I get? Like, okay,
like,
yeah.
His nails did look gel, like.
Don't they look
Yeah.
real glossy and manicured?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, not like he painted them himself. He definitely
him
goes
and Lyrica
Lyrica.
sit up at the nail shop together.
So
but-
let's talk about this. Why is Lyrica so mad? Because
she did something. I strongly believe
Y'all,
she did something.
I agree with DJ. I'm a firm believer of like if somebody's guilty and they're like super mad and irate, you hiding something. Like clearly there's
Exactly.
something behind those walls. Because it's like if somebody was lying, I'd be the one sitting back like, "Hot, like what? Go through the phone. Look, here's my
Right.
DMs, whatever.
Oh,
like
and
you
she
ain't gonna
deleted
find
that
nothing."
text
She
thread.
deleted exactly.
So something is
A1's
going
like,
on.
why did you delete it? I'm like,
That's weird how he like opened it, but it was like the message, and then he was just like, "There's no messages. Like, how are they deleted?" You know what I mean? But it's like if you delete the whole thread, a Safaree like inbox thing shouldn't even be up there, should it? You know what I mean? Like,
it'll still open up, but it won't have any messages. So then
yeah, it was like all the bubbles are empty type of thing. Like,
yeah, she
ooh,
deleted them.
Lyrica, what you hiding?
I think after K.
don't
Michelle
know.
mentioned something, she probably deleted it right away, right after that
Ooh.
conversation.
She's
Like,
smart though. Don't leave no evidence, girl. Get out of that.
But I don't know. It's just word of mouth at this point. Like, we have to see next episode because A1 confronted Safaree on that one. Like,
Yeah, we gonna talk about that in the predictions. But Donatella, this random event planner girl.
I didn't even know they renegotiated Donatella's
yeah, she came out of nowhere.
contract. Like, she back
They
again.
needed somebody, just a filler person.
Like an event planner type of person. I'm like, y'all could have called me, but
Right.
I could have threw an event together real fast. Like,
when y'all gonna call us, sis? Sis, Mona, call us. We here.
but yeah, I'm like, that whole situation, because that kind of segued into Brooke talking about she's seen some chocolate across the room, and it ended up being her pretend man, Marcus. I don't know what type of situation they got going on
Yo,
anymore.
and she giving me stalker vibes because she's like on him.
It's
And you-
real stalker, like real clingy. Like, I'm like, sis, you kind of scary at this point.
Right, but then you don't want to give the cookies, and then you're like, go get you some, but then you mad. He said he was on a hot date.
Yeah.
Exactly.
was
Why is
like-
she getting mad if like she's giving him like the permission to do whatever he wants? Like, I mean,
funny thing-
and the thing she's playing stupid. Like, oh, who is she? Like, obviously it's new boo.
And then trying
like,
to run off the girl.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is, I didn't know that she told Marcus to go soil his royal oats. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Okay,
tell no
Coming
man
to
that.
America.
I know. I'm like, what is it Coming to America reference? But it's like everybody
right.
knows that kind of means like go out and do whatever you want to do type of thing. So it's like, sis, you can't get mad that he was on a whole date.
exactly.
I don't know what to tell you anymore. Like, that's not your man. Like, your man is my man. Like, 9 to 5 and you the weekend. Like, I don't know.
See, if I was okay with that, I would never give my guy permission. I would never tell him that. I would just keep that to myself.
There's no room and nothing. It's either we together or we not.
Right, because once you open that door, it's hard to, even when he's like ready to come in and ready to give you that ring and get on his knee, it's like you already opened up the door to have this relationship this way. So going backwards is going to be hard for him to get out of that habit.
Yeah, I feel like he would cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. He's not going to want to stop. Once
Yeah.
it's Pandora's box. Once you open it,
For sure.
you can't close it.
It's a mess.
Oh, that whole relationship's a mess. Oh my gosh.
I felt so bad for that girl though. Like, she was so embarrassed.
I
Like, Marcus put her
know.
in such an embarrassing position. Like,
The other girl?
yeah,
Yeah.
what's her name? Stasia or something like that, whatever. But I'm just like,
I don't
that
think
was
she'll
so
be back.
embarrassing. I don't know. She may, but she may come in like another episode or whatever. like Marcus'
her whole
little date, but-
interaction, she wasn't turned up enough. You got
She looked like she wanted to cry. Like, I felt bad for her. Send her home with a little lunchbox, a little Lunchable, and a Capri
Right,
Sun.
you gotta
'cause
come ready for it.
She was so sad. Like, are you serious? A ring, Marcus? Like, okay, girl, go home, go home, go home. Like, she doesn't even go here. Like, now, like, you can just tell. It was so awkward for her. I just felt bad. I was just, my heart goes out to her. God bless
Well,
you, sis, because that couldn't be me now.
I really feel bad for A1, and you know, him and Ray J, they bonded, and Safaree bonded over sperm bank test. And so now it's like the bro code is it's going downhill. It's like the creep squad, you know, went away. Now I don't even know what their
Bros.
squad would be called.
They're just called the bros. Like,
They
I don't know.
boring.
They
They need a better name.
They just stay at the strip club. It's like they don't have nothing else. Like,
Strip club veterans. That's their name.
Strip club squad.
Yes, I like
Something
that.
like that.
stripper squad. The stripper. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Or our viewers, like, if you guys have a name for what this trio should be called, let us know in our
I
comments.
don't know. It might not be a trio anymore. They might have broken up. And I think it's, you know, it's only right because Safaree, if he did that, that's wrong.
That's messed
Safaree
up.
looks so guilty though, but I don't know. I'm still trying to be convinced if this is a storyline.
They
or
both
not.
look so guilty, Safaree and Lyrica.
Don't
like,
they?
did something guilty.
Hero is back in our live chat. So he said, Brooke is beautiful. Yes, I definitely agree. He said, going back to the nail polish, some men wear nail polish to honor someone who is going through cancer. In this case, A1 is making a fashion statement. That's actually different. I didn't even know about that.
I did
To
not
have,
know
like, a whole
that. We
cancer
learn
theme.
something new every day, guys.
Yes, Dana Aiken said she was looking real guilty. Yeah, I definitely agree that Lyrica is super guilty. Hero came back to say Lyrica did something. He can't blame her though, and A1 is a little weird to him. If he was her, he would have walked right back out of the door. And then Safaree did something. He seems uncharacteristically apathetic to A1's feelings. I get that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into this K. Michelle in Paris. So they're trying to patch things up. It wasn't a lot of money that was taken. So
This
K.
$50
Michelle,
argument, I'm
Yeah.
over it. I was
is
through
K.
with the
Michelle
whole.
too petty or what?
She's definitely petty and over dramatic. I was
As
not here
always.
for her crocodile tears. I seen right through that. That was not genuine at all. Because it looked like Paris wanted to cry, but then something in her was just like, nah, I'm not finna cry. But it's like
Paris was not buying it
she
at all.
wasn't either. I wasn't either. I could see right through that. Like, hey, you were my sister. That like, no, come on, no, Kimberly, no.
Those are the kind of friends you don't even want. It's like you always got some drama with you. Like,
Always.
I mean, do you even want to reconcile after that? Because like if we get into it and the first thing you do is jump online and slander me, and now people calling me a thief over $50 or over something that really was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Right. That's not cool.
That's like defamation of character too. Like you out here making me look like a fraud when I'm really not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially if she's calling her little sister too. Like if that was my big sister, little sister, I don't think you would be treating me like that over $50.
Right, you can't be saying stuff like that about people on a platform when you have millions of followers and you like ruining people's character. That's not cool.
Basically not a real friend.
My biggest
Exactly.
question was the fact that K. Michelle was like, she spent my hard-earned money that I was working hard for.
$50.
Sis, how much money do you have if $50 was super detrimental to your bank account? Like, I'm confused.
She still thinks she back home in Memphis.
I don't know. Like,
she's real. I just think she's real petty and bitter, and she holds on to a lot of hurt.
yeah, definitely.
And I think she lashes out on people because she was like, when she was in the hospital, no one was there. But sis, you're running everyone off with this, you know, way that you are handling conflict. You can't go online talking bad about people, spilling secrets, doing all these negative things, and then think people are going to be there for you, even if you are on your deathbed. People are like, you know, she wasn't there for me in life. So, you know, they can't be down for you.
She's been burning bridges for a while, and then it's like you can't live in a glass house throwing stones either.
Exactly.
But-
I think A1 told her best, like, nobody's messing with her anymore.
Calling her bro, like they was calling each other bro and sis back and forth. That was a hot mess. But that even goes back to, remember when K. Michelle was trying to explain her situation to Rashida about Memphis, and she was dating him, and she was like, Rashida, those things happen to me. Like, she clearly cannot let go of anything. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and it makes us even wonder, is it true? Because it's like the way that you take things and over exaggerate it, is that really what happened? Because what you're saying is, oh, Paris is a thief, but really she just, you know, had an app on her phone and pressed send and a Uber came. Like,
You really shouldn't be mad at that, only because it was like, if that was your assistant, your like credit card was already linked to the Uber account. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I'm going to get you some groceries or some little snacks from 7-Eleven, and I'm like, let me call the Uber, and I just automatically be like, okay, set location, pick up, or whatever. I'm not thinking like, oh, I need to put in my credit card. It's already set. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, but $50, like, you could have called her on the side, like, hey, can I get that back? Or, you know what I mean? Can we work out a payment plan? You know what I mean? Like, work on a payment plan. Like, you really called her a thief for $50.
How did you handle the conflict? Did you even call her and say, hey, sis, what happened? Or did you automatically go on Instagram and say, this girl's a thief?
Yeah. Clearly she was Instagram, but we'll have to see. Like,
That's the thing with
eventually.
K.
Well, we
Michelle.
don't know if
She
she
does not
called
know how to
first.
handle conflict well.
We don't know if she
Clearly.
called first. So K. Michelle and Paris, they look like they're gonna be friends again. So
We'll have to see it throughout the season, because I feel like something else is gonna come up there where she gonna be like, "Is this what you said?" And they gonna go back to fighting. But we'll see.
So the gender reveal party, it was pretty nice event until
Woo.
Princess had to, say something to Brandy and the mom, and you know how that goes.
That was a Norwood reveal party, not even a gender. Like, the gender was real quick. Boop, it was pink. We all knew, and then it was like, back to the Norwoods, because that was like the whole show in itself. Like,
now you know when Brandy make an appearance, they not playing.
Okay.
About their image, okay? They need their image to be intact, princess. So
and the daddy. Look, the daddy was in the background too. You don't ever see their dad. Like, you don't ever see
we need
Papa
the image,
Norwood.
princess.
Yeah.
Stay off of Instagram, girl. Now.
That was rough though, because she was throwing like darts, like hitting below the belt, left and right, jabs. I was like, whoo, princess. Like,
Exactly.
talking to somebody mama like that and a sister. Oh my God. Like,
Seriously.
she lucky she not pregnant, because I feel like if the cameras wasn't there, Brandy probably would have popped her in the mouth. Like, telling me I can only keep a man for 3 months. Like, whoo, I was like, oh my God.
I'm surprised Brandy let that go. She just like,
I am
walked away
too.
like,
She
all
gave her
right,
a hug like, I wish you the best.
Oh, Brandy know about their image. Now, she wasn't playing when she said that. She said, we need the image together.
Yes.
Princess was just like, oh, she acts all nice on camera, but behind cameras, she's like blowing up her phone. She probably did that after that.
Oh,
little
you know she
interaction.
did. Oh, you know she probably was waiting on her at the door. Like, oh, what you say, sis?
Yeah. And I was dying when Paris was like, not Cinderella. Like, I'm not here for Paris's Moesha, Brandy, Cinderella references every episode. I'm like, I wonder what she gonna say next. Like, because I'm like, you can't be out here calling
Now she
Brandy
knows
left
she
and
want to
right.
be Brandy's assistant. She better quit playing.
I know.
Lord.
She's a mess. But yeah, that was, whoo, I don't know. Because I'm like,
Princess got a mouth on her.
don't she? Talking about how they was raised and like all type of stuff. Like, oop, were you? I was like, oh Lord, Mama gonna reach back and pop you.
Now you know Mama Norwood, she gonna go there.
You know she got cast out and had to sign an NDA, all type of stuff after that. Like, we're not gonna have this again, Princess. Do you understand me? That's probably that conversation. Like, real strict, like real momager, because that was a mess.
I don't know if I could deal with Ray J and his family. What you think?
It kind of depends though, because it's like that's a childhood family though, so it's like they've all been in the limelight since like what Brandy was like 12, maybe younger. You know what I mean? And Ray J been in the spotlight ever since we knew he was Brandy's little brother. So it's like that whole family. It goes back like at least 20 something, 25 years, maybe 30 years of like being in the entertainment industry. So it's like if you kind of taking down that legacy already, yeah, you gotta go. We gotta remove that infestation and its uses. So I don't know.
You messed up the image, Princess. We gonna
Okay,
tell
I feel
you
bad
again.
though, so I'm like, I don't
Mama
know.
Norwood is not playing with you. She might be nice on camera, but watch your back, girl.
I want to know how their family dynamic is like outside of cameras. Like, is it really that bad?
We're gonna have
or
to
is
have
it
y'all
like-
come to the show.
I know,
Papa
yes.
Norwood, Mama Norwood, Ray J, everybody.
Princess, yes,
Everybody,
somebody.
bring the little one too. The Lyrica and Brooke meet up once again. Lyrica's livid.
Crash the baby shower.
She's
The baby
livid.
reveal.
Why would you crash the baby
Livid.
shower though? Is that necessary? Like, really? She couldn't wait like till the party was done, like when they were all leaving.
You know the Love and Hip Hop cast don't ever care what event they at. Like, you got
That's true.
Jasmine at the album release and the show.
She came all the way to Texas.
Yes, like,
so they about to
deliver the
mess.
news. Yeah.
So, why? She was so mad. A1, we found out, was not giving her the D. So, I mean, if
That's
he's not giving her the
embarrassing.
D, is she okay for her to go seek it elsewhere?
No.
Not if you married.
Exactly.
Like, not if you married. Come on.
If he's
no.
withholding
Separated,
from
whatever.
you, he's withholding you from.
You married the man. Like, I don't know. What happened was you getting it before, or was it kind of scarce before y'all got married and it got worse? Or
What
was
kind
it
of
like,
relationship is that where you're not getting it in at least 3 times a week?
how do y'all live together? Like, y'all sleeping in the same bed just like that
The
night?
real question is why you not dropping it off, A1?
What's
He got a high sperm count, so I don't know.
He had the highest, right?
Yeah, he did. Look, he did have the
Because
highest.
he's not
but
dropping it off. He's keeping it to himself. We need you to
He's
let
a little
it go.
backed up.
We
It's
need
all
you to
right.
let it loose, bro. Let it go, sis.
Maybe they just spend more time doing nails more than it is anything else. I don't know.
Stop going to the nail shop and go to the Hustler store and get you some toys.
They
Y'all
need
need-
some motivation. I don't know. But Lyrica's bomb though, so I'm like, I don't know. Like, they need to explain that.
There's no
'cause I don't
sexual
know.
attraction there, it looks like. Because I don't see the interaction with them where it's all lovey-dovey.
I kind of don't see it either.
Yeah.
I see them like holding hands every once in a while at an event or something like that. But yeah, I don't see him like all over her.
But they've
like,
been together for like a while. I feel like after a long while, it kind of just...
they're like over it. Especially because their mamas hate each other too. So it's
that
like,
too.
Yeah, maybe
it's probably
the
just some
mama
tension.
live there, they can't get it in.
Oh my God, they mom.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot the mom lived there.
So you can't even really get it in how you want to.
That is, yeah, like, if your mama living there, that's embarrassing.
Blame it on the mama.
Let's hope. Like, let's hope.
Mama got to go. We got to at least have a pool house or something for
Yeah.
mama. I don't know.
But yeah, that kind of goes back to the same thing, because it was like, Brooke was like, why you so mad? Like, why you come in here like super angry if it was never true? But she was like, be real. Like, at that Facebook thing, y'all were being a little flirty, and you was kind of trying to pop that thing out or whatever, and she was like, he was flirting with you too, but she was like, nah, I didn't take it that far. You was the one who did. And
You
she was
went
like, what? Flipping
overboard.
tables and stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
You
We'll
went
have to find out
overboard.
what
She did
Lyrica really did.
I know she did something.
You did something, you wouldn't be so mad. So let's get into this news and gossip.
Yes. Like, we got more people in our live chat too. Yes, our T report, you guys. So our first article, let's go ahead and start with this Lyrica and Safaree issue that's actually still getting worse on the internet, y'all. So a lot of people, a lot of fans, this is according to gossip.com, a lot of fans are actually out here thinking that Lyrica accidentally admitted to probably doing something with Safaree after saying that she deleted those text messages.
How did she accidentally do that?
I don't.
Did she accidentally tweet something?
Like, I don't know. Because I think something's a little iffier if you, like, she's like, oh, I don't save text messages, but it's like,
Girl, bye.
if your man knows that, like, how you are with your phone and stuff like that, and he's just like, out of all these messages, Safaree's the only one that's deleted, that does look a little fishy.
Yeah.
So,
Lyrica, come clean, girl.
no, we'll have to see about that one. Keeping it all Love and Hip Hop franchise. So Stevie J was in the news, y'all.
Oh, no
First
surprise.
of all, I don't know if many people have noticed that he didn't actually got married to Faith Evans. This was just like threw me for a loop a couple weeks ago.
Where did it come from?
Yeah, supposedly they went to Vegas and eloped, y'all. We don't know if this is a storyline for next season, if it's like a thing because they're coming out with a dual album type of thing. So we don't know if it's that or if it's real, but they've been all over the internet together,
think it's
y'all.
real. Because they've been knowing each other for a long time.
They have, especially since Biggie. So I'm like, I don't know. But y'all, he is in the news for reportedly haven't paid his taxes in the last 3 years, y'all. So he's like thousands of dollars in debt.
Now, why would Faith
in the
marry into
IRS?
that?
Look, see, and he
Into
got a
the
bunch of
mess.
kids and a whole bunch of back child support still that's not paid. So
Sis, watch your bank account.
okay. Next, so this was in the news that Safaree's, when he got robbed, this is according to TMZ, when he was robbed back in April, supposedly the armed robbers, look at that picture.
Ooh, we need some coconut oil.
Wow.
Supposedly these armed robbers, used GPS to track down Safaree. So
Where was the GPS at?
I don't know, his car, his phone. So I'm like, this had to be an inside job, clearly. Because I don't know, I feel like that's like an iPhone thing. You know how like you gotta find my iPhone, or if like your friends have your thing, you can have like a share my location type of situation.
They probably dropped their phone in his car and used that to find my iPhone.
Look, something.
Safaree, watch the company.
You was set
keep.
up. Yeah, I was about to say, you was definitely set up. So yeah, that's a little interesting. And so our last article, according to VH1, y'all, I don't know, a lot of people, if you guys seen last night's episode, at the end, according to like next week's what's coming up, Brooke kind of went to Marcus to confess that she was like, she had a doctor's appointment and pretty much found something out. So y'all, that actually came out that Brooke is actually she could be battling like some breast issues. So hopefully that's not breast cancer or anything, but we're going to wish her the best on that one and hope that.
My heart goes out to you.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's pretty much for all our tea and news this week.
Awesome. So that is a lot of news and gossip.
Yeah.
Thanks for that information. Let's get into some predictions and find out what is gonna happen next week. Next week's episode.
I'm already predicting A1 and Safaree gonna fight. Like,
I don't think a lick gonna get.
it probably ain't because security came in real fast, but we'll see. Because I was like, A1 kind of hopped over that Honda Accord real fast, so I was like, "Woo!" He was like, "What you tucking them chains in for?" And was like, ready. So
He took out stuff out his pocket. Safaree was like, "What you taking stuff out your pocket for?"
I appreciate A1 though, because it's like, if my man don't fight for me like that, I don't want him.
Yeah, he has every right to feel and do
Are you
what he
supposed to
does.
fight after she did it to you though? Like I could see if he was like dishonoring her or
We'll have to
disrespecting
see.
her.
I don't know. We'll have to see if it comes out. Because, I mean, if this is a whole false information thing, like, yeah, my man stepping up to me, we're going to have to check everybody in the city. Because that's like K. Michelle, Brooke and Marcus, and Safaree. Like, I'm going to have to come for all four of y'all for even making up something and, like, putting my marriage in jeopardy. You know what I mean? But it's if it do come out that something actually did happen, I feel bad for A1.
Yeah.
I really do feel bad for him. But I predict several fights are going to happen next week.
Yeah,
Definitely between Brooke and Lyrica.
Yeah, I'm like, some hands are going to be thrown.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what is your prediction?
Brooke is probably going to get her butt whipped. And I'm scared for her.
Ooh, you think it's going to be Brooke? Girl fight? Look.
Or
Girl
K.
fight.
Michelle. I think K. Michelle deserves it more.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't know. The way it was looking, her flipping the table over, I don't know.
I don't know. I predict that we're finally going to get the truth. Safaree's going to let it go that I think something happened. I don't know if it was just, I think it was just like sexting. I don't think they actually went all the way.
Yeah, I'm thinking he just kind of sent her a little eggplant picture and she was just kind of like probably feeding into it like, looks nice. Or
Sent a peach or something.
I think they were going
Peach
to.
emoji.
I just think it never got that far. I think they were going to. It never got that far, and it was the intention was to actually go through. with it.
Look, I really hope not, because I like Lyrica. So I'm like, sis, you can't be messing with the homies, though. Like, even if you and your man going through something, like, don't ever go to the
We've
friends.
all
like.
seen the picture of Safaree, so and your man not giving you any. I don't blame her. I'm sorry. I might have to.
It's
Never
bro
mind.
code,
I'm not gonna
bro
admit
code.
that on air.
Let's go ahead and shout out a couple of people. Like our live chat got like real popping after a while. So yeah, Heroes still in here, pretty much saying like the Norwoods were a hot mess. Sky Patterson, shout out to Sky. So I think K. Michelle, her attitude is piss poor. She's very talented and a passionate artist, but yeah, her attitude was a mess. Dawn Fan Forever said Brandy pretended to be married when she had her daughter. Ooh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, it's a couple of people in here. Brooke didn't flinch at all. Sky said he missed Masika. Brooke, she's so pretty but so messy. Yeah, it's a lot. We all wish Brooke the best, definitely. Sky said A1 Steakhouse, I can't deal with him. He fights Safaree twice. Jay Lamar said Safaree did it, whatever he did.
What's
he did
good,
that.
Jay Lamar?
Yeah, shout out to Jay.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This episode is about done.
Yes.
We got all into it, and we're going to bring you more next week. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Peace.
Yes.
And you can find me on Instagram. I was about to just toss it away, but you can find me on Instagram at Conversation Peace, or you can tweet me at MISS Convo PIECE Miss Convo Peace.
Yes, thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm Kayla Rene'e. You can find me on IG at @the_Kayla Rene'e.
And I'm DJ. Thank you guys so much for my first show with you guys.
Yes.
And you can
Yes,
find
welcome
me-
to the show, girl.
And you can find me on IG at DJENANEBEAU. I will change how to make it shorter.
Her name should just be 2 syllables.
Elemental
two
P.
letters, right? 2 letters, 2 consonants.
The whole alphabet.
All right, bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.